Regulation I is being dominated by the combination of Ghost and Fighting type coverage. Today we're going to try out the same combination, except we'll be using Lunala and Koraidon. Lunala's Shadow Shield ability combined with its immunity to Fake Out makes it an amazing option as a setup Pokemon. Koraidon on the other hand can threaten any Pokemon who resists our Moongeist Beam, or has an immunity to it, with his Life Orb boosted close combat attack. He also empowers two very powerful photosynthesis Pokemon, giving this team a lethal secondary Sun mode. Knowing this, I decided to bring Lunala and Koraidon to a Japanese ladder tournament. Today, I present to you 3 Regulation I matches, featuring Lunala and Koraidon versus Lunala and Kyogre, Calyrex Shadow Rider and Zamazenta, and Koraidon and Solgaleo. Hello everyone, this is VGC Mike back again with more Regulation I content. Today I'll be featuring a new team on the channel based on Calm Mind Lunala with Terra Fairy and Dazzling Gleam. To back up our Lunala, we have a Koraidon along with all of his photosynthesis pals. Lunala can play a bit like Setup Terrapagos, which I'm a big fan of. Lunala gives you a better matchup into Pokemon like Zamazenta and opposing Koraidon, which have been very popular lately. This team is a classic Fake Out duo in Rillaboom and Incineroar to help protect our restricted Pokemon. Rillaboom also gives us the option to control the terrain, and Incineroar can help us reduce the attack stat of opposing Pokemon, which is great because Lunala can only boost her special defense stat. We also have Brute Bonnet, which can threaten a lot of Pokemon with Spore or provide redirection with Rage Powder. Sucker Punch also gives us a great matchup into Calyrex Shadow Rider. Last but not least, we have Assault Vest Raging Bolt, who can help deal with Tornadus and Urshifu Rapid Strike. Snarl can also deal significant damage to Calyrex Shadow Rider and help reduce the opponent's special attack. And if you like this type of content, it would really help me and this channel out a lot if you were able to like this video and subscribe. I've been building a playlist of videos to help people prepare for Regulation I, and I'm going to be adding to it all season long. But with that out of the way, let's battle. Okay, Kyogre. Yeah, this isn't a bad matchup for us. So, we definitely bring Koraidon. Definitely lead Brute Bonnet. Setting up Calm Mind seems generally decent. Now the question is, I think I want Rillaboom. Incineroar could be good to help weaken Ursaluna. But other than that, I mean, Rillaboom just threatens it for a KO too, so... Okay. So I think I'll just protect. Well, I could do two things. I could just straight up switch in Koraidon. Yeah, let's protect and Spore. Okay. Is this Wo-Chien? Yeah. Okay. So, are you safety goggles? I think for now I'm just gonna Rage Powder. Oh, I should have. Yeah, I should have Terra, I think, because they're probably gonna Snarl me. And Terra Fairy, I don't think they had anything to really punish that, so that was totally safe. Maybe I'll get lucky and they just Foul Play or Leech Seed. Yeah. Luckily, we don't take too much damage from that. I will attempt a Spore. Yeah, they just go for the KO. Okay. So they can Fury Impulse me now, but they also pretty much have to send in Kyogre. Let's see what they do. They might be tempted to go for the KO there. Okay. So I obviously just want to KO this Thundurus. Okay, sweet. Our chances of winning are definitely increasing. Forget who's faster. Okay, Lunala's faster. And where's my special attack? It's neutral. Okay. In that case, I think I'm just going to Moongeist and U-turn. Okay. I mean, neutral Moongeist should still deal decent damage. Even with the Shadow Shield. Yeah. Alright. I mean, he doesn't really have any way to live the Moongeist besides switching a Kyogre. And then if he does that, then he's going to take a lot of damage from the U-turn, and we'll have Koraidon in at the end of the turn, so this seems fine. Unless he's got something that just like Giga chunks Rillaboom and KOs him on the spot. Oh my god. Bro. Okay. I mean, rain ends this turn regardless of the sun coming up or not. Tailwind has 2 turns. So I protect here, and I attempt to U-turn. He's probably going to Ice Beam the Rillaboom slot regardless. This is not Assault Vest Rillaboom, so we definitely can drop to it. But I'd rather do this, even if we drop here. Okay, he was predicting a switch out. Oh, Rillaboom lives. But does he wake up? Okay. So, I think Grassy Train said it was ending this turn. We pretty much just have to stay in. Let's see. Calm Mind. And we're just going to keep trying to U-turn. I mean, imagine how over this game was if they didn't get the Hypnosis or used any other move. I mean, this should be still fine. Unless they get like a crazy crit. Definitely the worst thing that can happen now would be let's see. I mean, Lunala can 1v1 the Kyogre. I just need, let's go Dazzling. Should I, or should I just set up another Mind? We want to see Protect on the Lucian. Okay. Good. So double Protect, that would be pretty bad here. Yeah. Damn it, dude. The Hypnosis and the Double Protect, that's wild. I don't think Ice Beam's gonna one-shot us though. So I think at the end of the day, it's still gonna be the similar result. And even if they did get freeze, we definitely still could have thawed ourselves out with Flare Blitz, so that was nice. But yeah, I mean, we're taking so much damage. And getting that KO there would have just sped up the process of us trying to KO this Kyogre. Because we do still have to 1v1 the Kyogre regardless. Okay, cool. Oh. Okay, no leftovers. So they are like Assault Vest, I'm pretty sure. And if, based on what I was just seeing, I think Moongeist is a 2-hit. So we just have to not get crit here. With our luck in this battle so far, I wouldn't be surprised. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised. Or a freeze. Yeah, look at that. See if they... Okay, I'll take it. I mean, you go for the freeze there all day. Freeze or the crit probably would have won the game. But, you know what? Okay, sweet. That was awful. Okay, Kali, Shadow, Zama. They have the Torn, the Urshifu, and the Shanpao. I think I have to do it this way. This does make Torn Urshifu pretty tough though. So I could do this instead, but this makes Qianpao a lot harder. I guess I'll go Raging Bolt just because in the past, the times where I have not brought Raging Bolt, because sometimes they won't bring the Torn Ursh if they see the Raging Bolt stuff, but the times where I have decided to leave him behind, kind of expecting them to not bring him, it makes everything harder. Okay, so I think that was a good call. I think if that's the case, I can actually afford to Terra. And then we'll just go on the offensive. So our strategy here, well, to just beat down the Calyrex with priority moves in the later game. Usually you have to figure out your game plan. And if you need Lunala to kind of carry the game a little bit, then... Okay, Bleak Mind. If you need Lunala to carry the game, then you can't usually afford to Terra anything but Lunala, because obviously it gets obliterated by... That does not do anything. But yeah, it gets obliterated by the Calyrex. Okay, let's see if it misses. Oh, it misses Lunala. Bonnet still lives though. Okay. Decent damage. Let's Sucker and Moongeist. Because it looks like we just need a tiny bit more damage. And I bet you they're going for Body Press. If they aren't, then Calm Mind would be really good. We got it. Okay, I think Moongeist KO's here. Oh wow, it doesn't. Okay. And let's Dazzle. And Spore. Okay, I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, wow. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot the speed drop. The speed drop just screwed us. Because we would have KO'd Zama, and then the Spore would have redirected into Tornadus. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna Dazzle and Rage Putter. Let's see who's faster. If the Torn's faster and their Focus Sash, this sucks. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. Lunala will avoid it again. Okay. So I do kind of want to play around them getting Calyrex in for free. Oh wow, Ursh is going to Terra Ghost. Do you live this? Hmm. So I was expecting them to protect, and then that way we wouldn't have to deal with, yeah, this is a little more rough. This is a little more rough. I think Bolt just wins though, as long as we don't allow them to snowball. So I'm actually okay with Koraidon just dropping here and Lunala coming in and just protecting, because I think we can just win with Snarl right here. They could like Encore us or something, but protect on Torn. Crit on Koraidon, look at that. Okay. So yeah, this should be a win now. So we'll just Flame Charge here and Snarl again. And that should cover yeah, okay, canceled. Nice. So Raging Bolt was definitely the right call. Obviously, like I said at the beginning, if they bring the Torn Urshi stuff and you bring Bolt, your chances are pretty solid. But if they don't, and you bring Bolt, it's much harder if they bring like Shampoo and stuff. So I guess they have to make a decision, right? Because you have Koraidon, so they're heavily incentivized to bring the Torn Urshifu stuff. And it's actually really hard to win. Koraidon has a hard time with Tornadus alone. Once it sets Rain Dance, you can't really hurt it. Koraidon Solgaleo. Lunala looks good, but we have a lot of things that actually just blast through our shield. And I'm not really sure what the Indeedee is for. I guess just for general redirection. I mean, Incin isn't very good if we can't get rid of the terrain. But Rillaboom's kind of just gonna get beat up by everything. But I still think we bring Rillaboom over Incineroar. I mean, Intimidate could have been okay too, but I think I'd rather have a definite fake out. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to clip the Koraidon. And it's not worth... It is not worth switching out here. But I will just try to wing a Spore onto the Koraidon here too. Okay, they didn't Terra Fire, so that's already really good. So we might lose Bonnet immediately, but if they don't protect, then they're getting slapped. Okay, they do Collision Course, so we're going to lose Bonnet, but we get their Koraidon in replacement. We are going to be weak to Solgaleo now, though. But we still have a Koraidon ourselves, so... Don't know if Solgaleo can... I mean, what Terra type is Solgaleo going to be, though? That's the other question. And we can't heal back up. I mean, I guess we can with Rillaboom, but... Yeah, this is the benefit of best of one closed team sheet. They did not feel the pressure to Terra Fire. Obviously, if this was open team sheet and you see the Dazzling Gleam there, you're going to protect or do something. Okay. I feel like you're probably water. Solgaleo unironically probably can take these two if we have the wrong Terra type on him. Or if we guess the wrong Terra here. I'm going to go close combat. I just feel like you're... Oh, okay. Is this Indeedee? Yeah. Okay. See what Terra they have. They have to Terra, right? Unless they have Protect and they're just waiting to get Indeedee in. Yeah. So if this is not... If this doesn't resist these two... Psychic. We should have went Flare Blitz. Oh wait, Moongeist Beam's actually still good. Unless they're just using like Expanding Force. Good damage. We might be faster too. Oh, I hope we are. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Alright, does this one shot? Because we didn't get a boost up, but we are modest max special attack. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Third game in a row, and this was probably Lunala's best showing. Did find the other matches, but I mean this this game made Lunala look like a beast. Knocked out both of those restricteds. I mean, they're probably gonna scoop here, but I'm just gonna Calm Mind and get rid of their Psychic Terrain. And get rid of our close combat defense drops. Yeah, maybe I should have expected Psychic Terra. I don't know, does Solgaleo get Expanding Force? Probably, I guess, but I guess it didn't matter either way, right? Moongeist covered for it. Dang, they're really going to try to win with these two? I mean, I don't think that was ever going to accomplish too much. I was thinking maybe if you have Flare Blitz with Incineroar, you could chunk Lunala with the Sun Up, but honestly, let's just U-turn. Nice. Almost. Oh, we do get clipped by that Dazzling though, if they go for it. Okay, they do. Critical hit though. Okay. I think we're set here now. The only scary thing really was Trick Room. I mean, to be fair, they made it a little close, but yeah, I think we're fine now. Yeah, and the only one that can really damage us now is the Incineroar, so we'll just fake him out this time. The other thing that could have been a little scary is like if they were able to imprison at some point, but I mean, how many moves can you possibly have on this NDD? Rocky Helmet. Yep, there we go. A little dragged out there. A little dragged out, but still had to knock out the final two Pokemon, even if the restricted Pokemon got knocked out on turn 1 and 2. Okay, but that's going to be it for the battle today, guys. So, 3 battles. We went 3-0. I'm sure they would have gotten tougher as we kept going, but I do not have the time to play this morning. Unfortunately, these ladder tournaments are always obviously very early in the morning because they are based on Japanese players' time frame, so not a lot I could do there. But glad that I have a spot where I can jump in and just play Reg-Eye matches. More serious than the casual ladder, because sometimes even when you find a Reg-Eye match there, it's still a little clunky. Yeah, tell me what you think about Lunala and Koraidon. Obviously, this is a Calm Mind set, which is a little different. I did try out the Meteor Beam Power Herb combo. Only thing I didn't really like about that set was that it pretty much, unless you wanted to go 3 attacks and put like Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam on as your 3rd attack and just have Wide Guard or Trick Room as a support move, it felt very like easy to play around with your only attack being Moongeist Beam. So if you either resist ghost attacks or if you're normal type, it pretty much just made Lunala feel real bad. So it's still good, honestly. That pretty much is most Lunala sets right now, so I think a lot of people are expecting it, which makes it a lot harder to really dominate with. It probably would be easier in best of 3, obviously, open team sheet style, but that's going to be it for this video, guys. Happy battling.